Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Clark is out there with Haywood. Then there's Duncan. And it's Humphries in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Jordan. He's out there with Mullen. Johnson is out there with Alperen Şengün. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. We've seen it already this season, and P has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And I don't expect him to hold anything back tonight. With the success they've had in these tough games lately, he's going to go all out to keep building that momentum.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, Jordan. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Duncan outside. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Back to Jordan for the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Humphries finds Burks. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Jordan with the screen on Humphries. Johnson for three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Humphries. And it's blocked by Jordan. And they get it back. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. A floater, the well-executed transition 2. 10 points for him.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Indiana. Duncan, the pass to Clark. From outside the arc, nailed from three-point land.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And the basket is good. 12 points for Jordan.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 8-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
We talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that in the last game where they just did not shoot it well, that's a steal during a regular season.
Pass to Humphries from the arc. That one misses. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 17-7 run. And Jordan gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. 16 points for Jordan.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Shoots inside, lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 18 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Marion comes in for Johnson. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And 3 from Jordan. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Outside Hood. They need this. Bird. And he drops it in from the low post. Memphis has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. And the dunk by Jordan.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Memphis taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one. Teams will make substitutions. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Jordan is out there with Williams. Then it's Mullen. And there's Davis. And it's Marion in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, cool hands in that last outing against the Thunder did some very solid work. He had 60 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
3 on 3. It's up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Jordan's got 7 now in this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Lets the three fly. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. And it's 37 points for Jordan.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout. Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Davis kicks to Jordan. From past the arc, drills it from outside. Jordan's got 40 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Shot's good from Bird.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Back to Jordan. Takes the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Haywood.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
That free throw missing. No good on the second free throw.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Haywood against Jordan. This one for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Grizzlies as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us. Neither team at full strength tonight as we review the injury status.
The Grizzlies struggling to stay healthy. Missing star point guard Ja Morant. From day one, he's been the leader and a producer. But beyond that, he gives his teammates a reason to believe. They believe they can win with him on the floor. We'll see if anyone can step up in his absence.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Duncan. Clark is out there with Haywood. And it's Humphries in at the 1 spot. The Pelicans shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Duncan in the corner. To the paint. Here's Burks. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 assists now tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And so it's New Orleans with it. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Humphries the pass to Clark. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6 to shoot. Pass to Humphries. Another shot.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
They are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And here's Jordan outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Fades away. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Now here is Humphries. Still yet to score. Clark outside. Burks the pass to Duncan. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Here's Jordan. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
1:24 left in the third quarter. Burks kicks to Hood. Burks the pass to Duncan. And it's blocked by Jordan. Burks can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Clark. Duncan outside. So here's Burks. Over Williams. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Marion passes to Jordan. There's the 3. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Burks. And it's Hood in the corner. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jordan. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to.
He's checked in for Memphis. And then for New Orleans, Burks, he's checked in for Burke. Clark comes in for Jackson, and it's Duncan in for Hood. And here are the Grizzlies now. From deep, Jordan, and another miss by Memphis. For New Orleans, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And for New Orleans, they've got Haywood. Clark is out there with Duncan, and it's Burks in at the pivot, manning the middle. Jordan against Clark. The Grizzlies with another miss. New Orleans gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Duncan scanning the floor. Over Jordan. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Duncan grabs the rebound. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Burks. Fires for 3. No good that time. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now Humphries. And here's Duncan. Off target at the rim. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water. With a new voice coming in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jordan.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And good, he hits it again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Burks. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And here's Jordan outside. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident.